Welcome back to my channel. Here I'm changing the scenario a little bit, sitting down on a bench, trying this new thrifted green dress. I feel very grand with it. I will take a few pictures at the end so you can see the dress. Again, I'm big on thrifting, so I thrift a lot of vintage clothes. But let's not talk about that today. Today we're gonna be talking about my kitchen. This is the last video of the house tour, so I will be giving you a tour in the kitchen, so you could see what I did, what I accomplished in there. It's pretty cool stuff, and how I make this apartment that was like a hole, like a really dirty, horrible place, and turn it into this beautiful palace. And I'm so happy to walk in every day with all these plants, and very peaceful in here. And yeah, so I'm gonna give you a tour of the kitchen. If you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Again, this is Miriam. Thanks for watching. See you soon. A Berkeley filter, which is a lifesaver, because I don't have to bring 5 gallons of water up the stairs. So very convenient. I love the water. It tastes really good. And yeah, I'm very happy with it. To cook and everything is just very convenient. And the filters last for more than a year. So I had it, I bought this December of last year. The filters are still very good. All I buy is the fluoride filters. You come in, it's a 70s spice rack. I don't know if it's 60s or 70s. It says spices on top. So this is where I store some of my many spices. I love cooking, so I have a lot of spices. Here is the clock. This is from the 70s. It's a plastic clock. Then here is this. It's like a cabinet with 2 shelves. It's very antique. I bought it in a second hand. Carry it home, painted. This is like the 3rd time that I painted. It has these cute little spoons in the drawer pulls. I put those. It was a nightmare because it had these pulls that it were like silver and painted, and it was just a disaster. Yeah, so here is this is the fork, and then this is the knife. Okay, so down here I have these are my bottles to brew the kombucha. These are the bottles that I use. It's a beer bottle. The white bottles are like the bottles that you buy the kombucha already. So I kept 2. I have more than this, and then giving it out to people. They never return the bottles back. Not hard to find. They're not expensive either. These are salad bowls and mixing bowls. Down here I put my paper towels, and a lot of space. This, and here is my vegetables, potatoes. I love potatoes. I'm like almost a vegetarian. I eat vegetables a week. Here is my Vitamix. I have a juicer. It's nothing expensive, but I love this juicer. A toaster from it's thrifted. Then this is a percolator. It's a coffee. It's a Proctor Silex. I think this is from the 60s, and it is a little foggy because the humidity in my apartment is so bad. But there you put hot water and it boils, and you could just make coffee. I use it for tea. Iced tea, because I drink tea all day, so I love it for tea. Here I have a frother. Yeah, this is how I make my matcha, and I just froth the milk there. Up here I have my jars. These jars are where I store my flour. These all my herbs and chicken cubes and things that are yeast that I use for cooking, brown sugar, rice, more flour, more tea. I have like a large collection of tea. More tea up there. Up here is just more stuff like rice, beans, just for storage. It's hard to keep this clean. You have to clean them every month in order for them to shine. Here is my microwave. As an addition, I bought this. Didn't come with the apartment. The Magic Chef fridge. It's a very this. Now you could see the fridge. Yeah, here you go. This is the fridge. Here I have some water propagations. some neon philodendron, and I have some Cebu blue. More neon bottles. Here is the oregano. That's all that's left from it. This I got from Puerto Rico, and it was just gigantic. Now I was able to save this little piece, which I'm happy with it because this thing goes crazy. My daughter Vanessa gave me this single heart Hoya, but I've been really stressed out. I don't know if it's the winter blues or the fall coming in, the summer's over. But it grew a leaf in the back, and the leaf is variegated, and it has 2 leaves. And I'm really happy with this because you don't expect for this single. Everybody says the single leaf is not going to grow a plant. Well, mine did. So, and it's variegated. So a lot of sun, a lot of water, fertilizer. Now it's almost winter, so we won't get fertilized that much. This is my giant pothos. I recorded these photos when I repotted it. I got these from Puerto Rico. This is just gorgeous. This is loving it here in the kitchen window. You see, there's a lot of sun. This plant needs a lot of sun to survive. So all they're gonna get is heating mats in the windows. That's what they get in the winter, and humidifiers in here to see if I could cheat them for the winter. Here is oregano. I just got this oregano, and this is where the rubber band went, so I'm looking for that. This is oregano that I bought at a supermarket. This is a Hoya. I don't know the name of this Hoya. This I bought it as a cutting at Williams Garden, one of my favorite places to buy plants. They have a large variety of rare species. And this was just 2 leaves. I still don't know the name of it. She's growing. She's just doing beautiful. She has all this growth. Here is the photos. I just got this. I got it at Home Depot. And I completely forgot the name of this one. I think it's a Truby-eyed. It's a philodendron. This is a pothos Truby-eyed. That's what it is. It's a Truby-eyed pothos. And this was a gigantic, overgrown plant. So I got 5 little plants out of her. Okay, so this is my Hoya Astralis. I purchased this in the summer. This is one of the Costa Farm releases. And I bought it. It's grown a lot since I got it. It was just a tiny little plant. It lost some inside, but the rest is just trailing. So you could see she goes all the way to the ceiling. She has a baby leaf coming out, and then she has more leaves coming out. Here I have, this is a water propagation of my bridal bell vine. I killed it. She was just like really leggy and a lot of dry patches. So I was like, okay, let me cut it, and now it's not doing so good. Here I have, this is my Hoya tricolor. You could see how gorgeous. This is like also gonna be trading really soon in the wall. So yeah, she has a lot of wide propagation. A lot of wide leaves, and she has a cluster over here, and she has some more up here. Yeah, she's just beautiful. I'm very happy with this plant. I pruned and cut this so many times. Here goes the sun again, and yeah, she's just keeps coming back more beautiful every single time. Here I have, this is Ripsalis pentaptera, and this was a very small cutting that I got for a terrarium. I got a box, and I don't know if this was one of the gifts that they give you in the terrarium, but she's doing fantastic. This was like 2 or 3 years ago that I got her. You can see that she's just growing, and she's trailing too. She's doing very beautiful. And it's a spice lavender candle. Here on this side I have all these cups. These cups I hand painted. My daughter Vanessa gave me this. This are made in Turkey, and they are signed. Every time that you buy one from them, it's just like you donating to a cause. And I had 4. My daughter Jennifer has the other one. And these are Corningware cups. These are from the 70s, and I have 4 of them. 2 of them are being used for propagation right now. This is from Mexico. My daughter Bonnie gifted this to me from Mexico when she went to Las Islas Marias. Then back there, I'm Puerto Rican, so I have a pilon. This is a pilon. This is the vase that belonged to my grandmother. Had it for years. And this is salt, and this is where I store the pepper and salt shake, salt and pepper shake. Here's my Ninja. This, I love this. This even dries fruits. This one does right. It does yogurt, it steam rice, sautés, dehydrates. It just keeps your food warm. It's just pretty fantastic. So I'm really truly in love with this. Yeah, many people come to my brother and ask me, you still have that ladder? Yeah, I had this ladder from what? I think this ladder is like 25 years. My kids were little kids. When I was working with a contractor and they gave me this ladder and I kept it. I still have it for many, many years. This is what I used to climb lamps, to just paint ceilings, to just fix my closets on top, because I'm very sure I'm 5'2". So yeah. Okay, so right here is, this is my vegetable and fruit basket. Here I have watermelon squash, lemons, bananas, some avocados, some ginger, some shallots. And those are the staples that I use for cooking. And then back here is vitamins, some more spices. Here's more spices. And 2 jars that I have to fill them back up with stuff. A lot of the jars, a few of the jars that are here are just empty. Vitamins, CBD oil, and matches. Yeah, that's overall the look of this cabinet that I have a video on. This is one of my videos, this cabinet, and I love it. It's just doesn't take a lot of space. It's flush almost to the wall. You could see it's very flat, but it also holds a lot of stuff, and it has a lot of character. Little cabinet. Yeah, so that's it. Kombucha. I mentioned this in my introduction when I started the page. So this is one of the things that I make like every month. I make kombucha. This is just like a starter. I haven't brewed, I think, in 30 days, but now I'm gonna do a video after this video on that, how to just start it for 10 days and then you flavor it with Puerto Rican flavors. And then here is my hotel. Here I started this hotel 2 years ago. I empty it and I give out some, but this is like the latest. It just grew so bad in the summer that I'm gonna take out some and I'm gonna use it for smoothies. So I just chop it up and they use it for smoothies. It's really good with smoothies. A lot of people that comes is like, you have you kill somebody and you got their brains in that jar, but it's not. It's just kombucha, and it is fermented tea that created this Scoobies, and this is what ferments the kombucha and makes it the flavor. And it's a really good probiotic. It's the best probiotic natural ever. He asked me about the lamp. Where did I get it? Well, this lamp I found it in the garbage, like I think 6 years ago. It was white. It was white and pink. It was rusted. I wanted to start a picture so you could see how it looked before I did it. And I painted in gold. I put the glass beads on it. Okay, so here it was white, pink flowers, rusted. I removed the flowers, paint them in white, gave it a coat of gold paint. If you made it to the end, thanks for watching.